Welcome to our channel, Warsdat, where we focus on honing your driving skills, providing in-depth knowledge about cars, and exploring the world of luxury sports cars, both modern and classic. Hit that subscribe button and join the ride. Let's explore, drive, and share the passion for cars together. Follow me. Learn more about driving skills and make your trip safer.
Question 22. What is the only medically proven method of removing alcohol or other drug combinations from your system? A. Breathe in some fresh air. B. Give your body time. C. Drink coffee. Answer. The correct answer is B. Give your body time. The body metabolizes alcohol and other drugs at its own rate, and there's no quick way to speed up the process. Time is the only proven method for removing alcohol or drug combinations from your system. Question 23. When entering the interstate on a short entrance ramp where there is no acceleration lane, you should immediately enter the far right traffic lane on the interstate and speed up to match the flow of traffic. B. Use the shoulder of the main road to get up to the speed of traffic. C. Speed up and enter the interstate only after you have identified a gap in traffic. Answer. The correct answer is C. Speed up and enter the interstate only after you have identified a gap in traffic. When entering the interstate from a short ramp without an acceleration lane, it's important to adjust your speed to match the flow of traffic and wait for a safe gap before merging in. This ensures you don't disrupt the flow or create a dangerous situation. Question 24. If you are being passed in a no-passing zone, you should A. Pull off the road. B. Maintain your speed and position. C. Slow down and let the other driver safely return to the drive lane. Answer. The correct answer is C. Slow down and let the other driver safely return to the drive lane. If you're being passed in a no-passing zone, it's important to slow down and allow the other driver to complete the pass safely. This helps prevent any potential collisions or risky situations. Question 25. If your vehicle has a mechanical problem, A. Signal and pull into the slow lane. B. Stop in your lane and put on your hazard lights. C. Put on your hazard lights and pull off the road. Answer. The correct answer is C. Put on your hazard lights and pull off the road. If your vehicle has a mechanical problem, it's safest to pull off the road. Turn on your hazard lights to alert other drivers and move to a safe location, like a shoulder or parking lot, away from traffic. This helps prevent accidents. Question 26. This white sign means you left turn. Yield on green. A. May turn left only on a green arrow. B. May turn left on a green light when it is safe. C. Must wait for the solid green light before you turn left. Answer. The correct answer is B. May turn left on a green light when it is safe. The yield on green sign means that you are allowed to turn left on a green light, but only if it's safe to do so. You must yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians before making the turn. Question 27. If you see orange construction signs and cones on a freeway, you must A. Slow down because the lane ends ahead. B. Be prepared for workers and equipment ahead. C. Change lanes and maintain your current speed. Answer. The correct answer is B. Be prepared for workers and equipment ahead. Orange construction signs and cones indicate that you're approaching a work zone. You should always be extra cautious, slow down, and be prepared for workers, equipment, or changes in road conditions ahead. Question 28. You must stop at the intersection ahead. Just before the intersection, you have to cross railroad tracks. You should stop before crossing the railroad tracks when there isn't room on the other side for you. A. To completely cross the tracks. B. The crossing is located in a city or town with frequent train traffic. You are transporting two or more children. C. In a passenger vehicle. Answer. The correct answer is there isn't room on the other side for you to completely cross the tracks. You must stop before crossing railroad tracks. If there isn't enough space on the other side to clear the tracks entirely, this prevents you from getting stuck on the tracks, which could be very dangerous. Question 29. You may make a left turn on a red light only from A. One-way street onto a two-way street. B. One-way street onto a one-way street. C. Two-way street onto a one-way street. Answer. The correct answer is B. One-way street onto a one-way street. You are allowed to make a left turn on red only if you are turning from a one-way street onto another one-way street, and provided there are no signs prohibiting it. Always make sure to come to a complete stop first and yield to any pedestrians or other traffic. Question 30. Streets and highways are most slippery? When it has been raining hard for several hours. B. When they are clean and dry. C. Just after it starts to rain. Answer. The correct answer is C. Just after it starts to rain. Streets and highways are most slippery just after it starts to rain because the rain mixes with all and dirt on the road, creating a slick surface. As the rain continues, the road becomes less slippery, but it's always safest to drive cautiously in wet conditions. Question 31. You are driving on the freeway behind a large truck. You should drive closer behind the truck than you would it following a passenger vehicle. B. Farther behind the truck than you would if following a passenger vehicle. C. To the right side of the truck and wait to pass. Answer. The correct answer is B. Farther behind the truck than you would if following a passenger vehicle. Explanation. When driving behind a large truck, it's important to maintain a greater distance than you would if following a smaller passenger vehicle. Trucks have large blind spots, and if you're too close, you may not be able to see what's ahead of the truck. Additionally, trucks can block your view of traffic, so giving more space allows you to react more easily in case of sudden stops or obstacles. Question 32. When you want to change lanes, you should never move into another lane while within an intersection. B. Check your blind spot by looking over your shoulder. C. Check for other drivers moving into the same lane. Answer. The correct answer is move into another lane while within an intersection. Explanation. You should never change lanes while in an intersection because it's dangerous and illegal in many places. Lane changes should only occur before or after the intersection. Always make sure to signal and check your blind spots when changing lanes. Question 32. When you want to change lanes, you should never move into another lane while within an intersection. B. Check your blind spot by looking over your shoulder. C. Check for other drivers moving into the same lane. Answer. The correct answer is move into another lane while within an intersection. Explanation. You should never change lanes while in an intersection because it's dangerous and illegal in many places. Lane changes should only occur before or after the intersection. Always make sure to signal and check your blind spots when changing lanes. Question 33. This sign means you are approaching the end of a divided highway. B. You are approaching the beginning of a divided highway. C. The road will be slippery ahead. Answer. The correct answer is you are approaching the end of a divided highway. Explanation. This sign typically indicates that the divided highway is ending, meaning the road will no longer have a physical barrier or median, separating traffic going in opposite directions. Drivers should be prepared to merge or adjust their driving accordingly. Question 34. Which lane must you be in before making a left turn from a one-way street? A. The lane nearest the left curb. B. The lane nearest the center of the street. C. The lane nearest the right curb. Answer. The correct answer is the lane nearest the left curb. Explanation. When making a left turn from a one-way street, you must be in the lane closest to the left curb. This allows you to make the turn safely and properly, without crossing over into other lanes or creating a hazard. Question 35. You enter a designated turn lane to make a left turn at an upcoming intersection. There is oncoming traffic. You should F. Move to the left of the center lane. Signal before you arrive at the B. Intersection. C. Turn your front wheels to the left to be prepared to turn. Answer. The correct answer is B. Signal before you arrive at the intersection. Explanation. When you're about to make a left turn, it's important to signal your intention well in advance of the intersection to alert other drivers of your movement. While you should position your vehicle correctly in the designated turn lane, you should not turn your front wheels to the left while waiting. Doing so could cause you to be pushed into oncoming traffic if you're rear-ended. Always wait until it's safe to fully make the turn. Question 36. What does this road sign indicate? A. Directions for children. B. School zone ahead. C. Playground area ahead. Answer. The correct answer is B. School zone ahead. Explanation. A sign indicating a school zone ahead is typically a warning to drivers that they are approaching an area where children may be present, and they should reduce their speed and be extra cautious. This sign is often accompanied by specific speed limits for the school zone, particularly during certain hours.